Right, and I think we are live. Hello everybody. You can currently only see me twice because I have left the window in the bottom right for Richard, and I'm now going to add him in by clicking a few little buttons here, and then Richard should appear any minute if I click that. And there he is.
Right. Hey everybody.
Now, I need to turn down the volume in the stream and you should be good to go. So I'm going to put you down here in the bottom corner.
Apologies to everybody who just came from Tom's feed where I said it was marvel.rahdo.com. I tested it this morning.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's not working. So it will work sometime within the next 5 minutes because I've now re-added it to my URL records.
Right.
It wouldn't be a video if Rahdo didn't make a goof though, right?
Exactly. Right. Okay. And the YouTube chat isn't working as well. I did manage to get a place for the YouTube chat on screen. Which is probably where I'm going to see it. So hopefully that is working. Yeah, we've got a very, very small window for the YouTube chat. So I'm not going to be able to see much of the chat as we're playing. Thank you very much to everybody for joining in. Thank you, Richard, for joining me today. Have you?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm very excited. I will take any opportunity to play some Marvel Champions.
Yeah. Have you played this game this way before?
No, I have not.
No, neither have I. So this is This is a bit of an experiment. We're hoping this will work, but here's how it's going to work. Right, I'm using one overhead camera to basically show you what you can see here. I've got my deck, which has all been created for me by Jeremy Stewart from the Marvel Facebook group. Thank you very much, Jeremy, for creating my deck for me because I'm terrible at deck building. So that's my deck. I'm playing Thor with aggression. Richard, you're playing Captain America. And
yes,
again,
and I've got my deck right here that was designed by somebody that you found.
By Jeremy. Jeremy's designed your deck as well.
Oh, he did both of them?
He did both of them. Yeah, I gave you 3 decks.
So if we lose, it's his fault.
It's his fault. It's totally his fault.
This is really Jeremy's reputation on the line. We're just the simple messengers.
We are just puppets being controlled by him. Okay, so I've got Richard's deck here, right? Richard has got his own deck there. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be drawing the cards for him. Then I'm going to be telling him what he's drawn. He will then rifle through his own deck.
Yes, I've got it here in alphabetical order, so hopefully I can find them quickly.
Excellent. Now, do you have the bad guys set up?
I have the bad guys deck also here in alphabetical order.
I sent you a message in the middle of your live stream with Tom, so you probably didn't see it. I didn't see that. But I did ask people what encounter set we should go with, and I've been told to use running interference.
We're running interference. See, I thought I have them all here. I was going to say, everybody pick a number between 1 and 9, and they choose. But, all right, I got to get running interference into this deck ASAP. Whee! And if you saw me on Dice Tower, you know I'm going to make one last effort to convince you we should play on Expert.
Well, the thing is...
We can do it!
What you said earlier on about any opportunity to get this game played... I would jump at the chance as well. This is one of my favourite games of last year. I think the game's fantastic. I've not played it since the start of December.
Yeah,
so I'm a little rusty. I've never played Thor. I've never played against this one. Now, running interference is apparently a trickier one. So that's my compromise.
Come on, folks.
If we do this,
Paul. I want to see this chat channel lit up with people demanding Expert in all caps.
Oh, I think the chat's just stopped working. Oh, what a shame.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding.
No, it's fine. Right. We're on your channel, your rules.
If this is too easy.
It's just 3 extra cards, sir.
No, it's not. It's 3 extra cards.
It's just this card instead of this card. It's just a change of 4 cards.
Just a wafer thin difficulty level.
What?
So we'll go standard this time. If this is too easy, let's come back and do this another time because who knows?
Look at him.
Who knows how long we're going to be in lockdown for? Right. Okay. So this is not going to be a tutorial. We're going to assume that you know how to play, probably better than we do. So yeah, I'm going to give the decks a shuffle now. Now I have put in the obligation cards, so they are in there as well. I've also got our what they're called. Nemesis cards. They are slightly off camera. And just in case we do this tonight, can you see that?
Yes.
That's 2 Jaffa cakes.
What?
2 Jaffa cakes.
Oh.
One for me.
I was not informed I needed to provide Jaffa cakes.
You don't. This one's yours. But since you're not here,
awful.
I can eat that on your behalf. Right, okay. I'm just giving the decks a good shuffle now.
What is wrong with Namecheap? Marvel.rahdo.com will not work.
Right.
It's it's totally...
So what do? You just put the URL into that website and then update it?
Yeah, it's just my... Avengers.rahdo.com works, which I also created. So why is that one working? Oh, whatever. Oh, Paul.
You can send them the link afterwards.
Yeah.
Right.
Well.
So, yeah, I will try and keep an eye on the chat a little bit, but my concentration is going to be mainly on the game. Obviously, if we make any rules mistakes, please put big capital letters in the chat.
Yeah, scream it. Scream it.
Hopefully I'll see it. But, so when was the last time you played?
I played at Dice Tower West, which was a few weeks ago in Las Vegas. Okay. And I played the other Green Goblin, which is the one where he switches back and forth between Norman Osborn and, he's a villain who has this alter ego like we do.
Yeah.
And I love that, but I didn't get a chance to play this one, the Mutagen, which is why when you suggested this was my first thought because I wanted to try the other.
Excellent. So you've not played this one?
No.
So it's all going to be new. Right. Okay. So the order in which
Nor have I played Captain America.
Let's read this. So we have set up the contents. We've done that. Right. As part of setup, we need to put a goblin thrall minion into play, engaged with each player, and then shuffle the encounter deck. Okay. So I need to go through this.
You're forgetting to read a very important thing, Paul.
What's that?
It's the shield briefing. Hello, heroes.
No, that's on the other side.
That Green Goblin is flying through New York City, dropping vials of green gas onto the streets below. The gas seems to contain some sort of mutagen agent. Civilians who've inhaled the fumes are transforming into hideous goblin-like creatures. Worse yet, these creatures immediately go into a fit of rage, attacking anyone in sight who has not transformed. There's not much time before Green Goblin and his goblin army overrun the city. Get down there and take back New York before it's too late.
Where's that? Is that in the little booklet that I've left downstairs?
Yes, that's in the little rule booklet that came with the mini expansion.
Right, so that's what we're doing. That's the theme. So there we go.
Yes.
I have got us a Goblin Thrall, so that's going to be engaged with us. And then we turn to stage 1B, which is...
Yeah, we each have a... Yes.
Green Goblin has released a toxic mutagen gas on New York City. See, I've got a lot less to read than you did. Let's move the Jaffa cakes out of the way. Right, okay. So when completed, so this is interesting because this scheme appears that it starts with 4 threat on it already.
Yes.
And it's going to go up by
a 2-player game.
By 1 per player. And when it gets to 7, it's completed. So in fact, we've only got 2 rounds.
No, when it gets to 14.
Sorry,
7
14.
times number of points.
Ah, yes. Okay, we've got plenty of time.
It'll come back.
And then when completed, in player order, each player not engaged with the Goblin minion must discard 3 cards from the encounter deck and put the first Goblin minion they discard into play engaged with them. Right. Okay.
So when that eventually flips, which it will, we want to at that moment not have goblins on us to avoid extra goblins multiplying.
Well, the thing is, it's if you're not engaged with a goblin, you discard the top 3 cards and get a goblin.
Oh, so we do want to have goblins.
We do want to have a goblin.
I had it backwards. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, I see.
Green Goblin himself is got a scheme of 1, an attack of 2, and whenever Green Goblin attacks and damages you, 1 threat goes on the main scheme. And it's got 32 hit points in a 2-player game. So there we go. Right. Now, do we draw cards before choosing who starts?
I don't think I've ever given that a second thought. I'm sure we do.
I would have thought so.
I'm certain. Tell me my cards. Well, I get to draw as Steve Rogers 6 cards.
6 cards in Steve Rogers. Right, you have drawn Nick Fury.
Always good to start with Nick, although he's too expensive. Nick?
Falcon.
All right.
Agent 13.
Wow, all my best friends.
Yeah. Genius. Teamwork and First Aid.
Teamwork. All right. Let's see. I think I was blathering, so I missed you say a couple of things. Teamwork, First Aid. All right, so what do I got? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I got it. 6 cards.
6 cards? Right. Okay. And I have drawn John Bjorn, Hammer Throw, Asgard, another Hammer Throw, and God of Thunder. And as an action, I can go and get Mjolnir from my deck. So that's handy.
Oh, you know what? As part of setup, Steve Rogers, during setup, search your deck and discard pile for Captain America's Shield, which I did not draw. So okay. I'm starting with 7 cards. Woohoo!
Captain America's Shield. Can't go anywhere without his shield.
When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those who chose to oppose his shield must yield. If there's anybody in the chat who knows what I'm singing about, I'll be very impressed.
I don't, actually.
Make mine Marvel, baby.
Right, okay. Now, I was looking at your card earlier on. It's got an ability called Living Legend, which reduces the cost of the first ally played each round by 1. So, if I'm the first player in a round that plays an ally, that will reduce the cost of mine.
Yeah. So, yeah. My Living Legendariness could come off on you. Could have, kind of. You can be legendary adjacent.
Yeah. Chris and Lindsay are here from Behind the Box, and they say that we can mulligan before the setup rules. So before you've drawn Captain America's Shield.
I am not mulliganing nothing.
I'm probably not going to mulligan either because I don't really know this deck just yet.
I play the cards that are dealt me.
Right.
Mulligan is a coward's game, I say.
Well, it's interesting because in this game, unlike every other game that I've played with the mulligan rule, any cards that you discard as part of your mulligan, you don't then shuffle back into your deck.
Exactly, which it does hurt you a little bit because you're that much closer to running out your deck.
Yeah, so it's a good mulligan rule. Right, so who's going to start?
Let's see. Let me see what I got. Oh, I got a shield, you may have heard. I've got some allies. And I could get the teamwork going once I got my allies out. And do you have a particularly expensive ally you would like to use my
I have no friends. I have no friends, Richard, which is why I'm calling you.
No friends. No Lady Sif. I could coin toss at this point. I think it's... Let's say whoever can come up first with their starting actions that they want to play will be the first player.
Okay, right. I'm having a look. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to do that. That's going to cost me 2. Oh, but then that. Oh,
hey,
this is always a difficult
remind
decision.
Me, Paul.
Yep.
When I play Genius, which gives 2 resources, I can split those resources amongst multiple cards, right?
No.
No, they have to go into one card?
So one of the things that's different with this game is you don't generate the resources and then spend them.
Right.
You play a card which requires
of course.
resources.
Yeah, I play this card. I got. Okay, yeah. So of course.
And then you put the resources.
Yep. No problem.
So if I'm going to do,
I'm a bit rusty, obviously.
I'm going to do that. Right. Yeah, I think I've got my opening actions. Shall I go first?
All right. Well, then you win the race.
Right. Okay. I'm just looking at my other thing. So we've got a Goblin Thrall. Now this has got guard, so we can't attack the minion.
Right, we have to take these guys out first.
Yeah, and we probably get... Although it's got 3 hit points.
Now, what I know about Thor is the whole point of your basic cards are to get minions on you because you love being under assault from minions, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Once I've got my lightning strike and everything else, I can basically blast lots of them. And I do have that. So, okay, let's go for this. Let's see if it works. So my first thing I'm going to do is I am going to use my worthy action. I'm going to search my deck for Mjolnir, which is there. Put it into my hand. Then I am going to play God of Thunder as an upgrade, which costs me 2. And for that 2, I am going to spend, let's spend, we'll put 1 Hammer Throw in, and we'll probably put Asgard in. Then I'm going to exhaust God of Thunder to generate an energy resource in order to play Mjolnir. Which means I have +1 attack and the aerial trait. Oh, in fact, that's a hero resource, God of Thunder. So I have to flip to Thor mode in order to play God of Thunder. Right, okay, that's fine. Then I'll do that. Then I will attack.
What was your Odin's Son ability? Oh, I have it right here, of course.
To go and get Mjolnir.
Oh, it's getting Mjolnir back, right?
Yeah.
Because it's
right.
magic.
So I'm attacking with Thor, which is 3 because of Mjolnir. And after you engage a minion, now I'm not engaging a minion, am I? I've already engaged the minion. Engaging is actually putting it in front of you.
Yeah.
So I don't get to draw the cards, but that is dead. I've dealt it 3 damage, so that can go. Then
what was it you were playing that?
Go on.
You killed a guy without engaging him, or?
No. I think engaging is when something is put in front of you.
Yeah.
So attacking him is not engaging him. He's already engaged with me.
They engaged us as part of setup in this game.
And then I'm going to basically play John Bjorn by spending Hammer Throw. So there you go. That is it. I've spent all of my cards. That's not a bad first turn. Right.
Okay. All right. Sounds like a plan. And so at the end of it, you took out your Thrall. And what do you have in play now? You have God of Thunder.
God of Thunder, Mjolnir, and John Bjorn.
Oh, you're double fisting it.
Yeah. I got me axe, got me hammer.
All right. And J for Jarl. Sorry, I'll get the hang of this. I was too busy paying attention to what I was going to do. You could do whatever.
That's okay.
Alrighty, so hey, I'm up.
Yes.
And right, I am going to play Falcon, which costs 3 because I'm a living legend, so it doesn't cost the normal 4. So 1/2 from this genius. I'm going to be a genius with Master of First Aid, because in the movies he's a medic, and that brought him. So I've got Falcon ready to go.
Yeah.
That was 1, 2, 3, 4.
After Falcon enters play.
Yep, and
look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck.
I am going to. Oh,
hang on.
Okay.
We've got a response from Falcon.
Yes, after he enters play, I can look. Right. So hopefully we can get rid of some of this threat. I look at the top. Oh, you look at the top 3 cards. I
look at the top 3 cards. Okay, so we had Advance, which is a standard card, which is Treachery.
Right, so that got rid of 1 threat.
Yeah, we have Goblin Soldier, which is a minion, and we have a side scheme of Overrun. So we get rid of 1.
Oh, we all got rid of 1. Falcon, you failed. You failed, Falcon.
And then what do? Look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Remove a threat. Right, these cards are going back on top.
Exactly. So he kind of scouted out ahead what's coming.
Nice. I do like...
And the way Jen and I always do something like this is, because we hate memory, is we put them back face up so that we don't have to actually write down what they were.
This is why I like you, because my memory is probably almost as worse as yours.
That would be something, but we'll see.
I remember playing Netrunner once, and I ran on somebody's deck using a card that allowed me to look at the top 5 cards, looked at them, put them down, and went, what were they again? I've completely forgotten. It's just...
Yep. Oh, yeah. That's par for the course.
And this is one thing I like about this game, is that mechanically, you have just done a load of text. There's no theme within that text at all, yeah? But... there is theme.
It's entirely thematic.
Yeah, exactly.
He literally flew in, surveilled the circumstances, was able to spot some early problems and shut them down in the form of threat mitigation.
Yeah.
I love this game so much. All right. Next
Falcon is in play.
I have a tough choice. I could either get rid of Nick Fury or Agent 13 to get my shield out. And I love Nick Fury, but he's so expensive. And I'm going to end up keeping one of them. And Agent 13 is cheaper, so I'll be able to get her into play next turn a bit more readily.
If you stay in Steve Rogers form or switch back, yeah.
So I already used Steve Rogers to bring out Falcon. So I am discarding Nick. Nick, I'll see you soon, buddy.
Okay.
To bring out Captain America's Mighty Shield. All those who chose to oppose my shield, my shield. That's from an old 60s cartoon that you probably never saw or heard of, Tom. It was absolutely terrible, but also wonderful if you're a little kid in the early 70s watching it. All right, so now I've got my shield, which increases my defense, and I have Retaliate now.
Which means whenever anything hits you, you deal a damage back?
Yep. Unblockable damage. Okay, so, and I've got this Thrall. All right, so I am going to go ahead and switch over. I am now Captain America. I can do this all day.
Yep.
So the thing about me is I can tap and then discard a card and then to untap.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so I've still got 2 cards in hand, and am I... let's see here. And I've still got my teamwork. Right.
And you've got Falcon.
Yeah, and I've got Falcon. Now, unfortunately, I need to do 3 points of damage to take out my Thrall, and I do not have anything that would give me that extra 1 point of damage.
No.
So I don't know that I want to waste time. Maybe I should just go on ahead and thwart the rest of the problems, just so we have one less problem to deal with. Or what the heck? I am going to tap Captain America to attack, which means I hit the Thrall for 2.
Yep.
Then I am going to discard Agent 13, which allows me to untap Cap.
Yep.
And so now I'm going to have Cap attack again.
Cap attack again.
For 2. And so this was a little overkill, but the Thrall is gone. He has been Thrall.
Yep.
Which means I could now, if I want to, have Falcon, who is untapped, attack the Goblin and do 2 points of damage, which I believe I will do.
Yep.
So Goblin has just taken his first hit.
There you go. So he's down to 30.
Down to 30. And I'm done, I think. I've got one more card. I'm holding on to my teamwork.
Okay.
Which didn't really make much sense to use under the circumstance. Well, no, it would have come out the same way. Yeah, and that's why I could. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
So, after we've all played a turn, we now discard any number of cards we want from our hand. You're going to keep teamwork? I'm
holding teamwork, which means I'm refilling. I get 4 more cards.
So everything readies. Right, the cards you have drawn are Super Soldier Serum. Try saying that 5 times when you're drunk.
Super Soldier Serum. No, that's hard.
Strength. Enhanced Reflexes. And Energy. And my hand limit is 4 in Thor form. So I have drawn Mean Swing. Oh, I've drawn Nick. He called you. You were busy. So he's called me instead.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I totally ghosted Nick Fury. You never ghost Nick Fury.
Don't answer it.
Sorry, folks. Right. I'm probably going to have a lot more movie quotes today than actual comic or old cartoon quotes, but that's just too awesome. I just literally ghosted Nick Fury, and now he's calling you saying, "What's up with Rogers not returning my calls?"
And I forgot the consequential damage on Falcon. Thank you very much, Rick. Yes, consequential damage.
Oh, yes, of course. Just 1 point of damage to the Falcon.
Right.
You'll be fine, buddy. It's okay.
Yeah. Right, it's the villain phase. So we need 2 threat on the main scheme.
All right.
It's now up to 5. And the villain and each engaged minion attacks the players in order. So I don't have any minions on me. So the villain is attacking me. And because I'm in hero form, it is an attack.
And now we already know what the boost is going to be because of Falcon.
We do.
So you don't have to make that decision about blocking or not in the dark. What is the boost coming?
There's no boost on the first card.
Oh, well, then you should just take the hit.
I'm just going to take the hit. So that's the boost card, and I take 2 damage. And then we've got a boost of 1 on you.
So he would hit me for 3.
Yep, and a Goblin Soldier is going to go into play engaged with you. So the card.
Now that's going to happen regardless, right?
Yeah, because that's the boost card.
Okay. Oh, so it's damage plus I'm going to get a guy on me no matter what.
Oh, and I forgot Green Goblin's ability. So 1 threat goes on the main scheme because it damaged me.
What is it? Every time he attacks and damages me.
Yes.
I could block him easy enough. What am I taking? I'm taking 3.
You're taking 3. You have a defense of 3, but then you're exhausted, but you can ready again. So
right, no, but I can ready again. So it's my decision is, do I want to attack twice or do I want to avoid damage and avoid threat? I think I am going to go on ahead and block, which gives me a defense of 2 plus 1 with my shield, means he did not touch me, and therefore he did not get to push the scheme.
Nope, but you do get a Goblin Soldier.
But I do still get a Goblin. What was it, a soldier you said?
Goblin Soldier, 1/1 with 5 health.
Goblin Soldier.
Yep, and when defeated...
Hey, chum. Oh, aren't you a handsome devil? And when defeated, deal 1 damage to me. So he'll hit me on the way out. Okay.
Okay, right. So both of us get an encounter card. So I get that one. You get that one.
Yeah.
And then we're going to reveal. So I have revealed Overrun, which is a side scheme. So it comes with 2 threat. And unfortunately, it's got 2 of the acceleration icons on it. So that means it's going to basically increase the threat that goes onto the main scheme, isn't it?
It's the little up arrow, right?
Yeah.
Yep, yeah. He just went into overdrive, trying to unleash the mutagen.
Each player in order must discard 2 cards from the encounter deck and put each goblin minion they discarded into play engaged with them. Right, okay. So that goes there.
What was the name of this card again?
Overrun.
Overrun. Nice job, Thor. Way to get us overrun with 2 on it.
I'm just checking the chat. There might be a couple of things we missed. So first of all, the Goblin Soldier.
The Goblin Soldier.
That icon in the bottom right is a boost ability. It's not a boost icon.
Right. So when this was used as a boost, put Goblin Soldier into play.
Yeah. So in other words,
so I was only going to take 2 points of damage.
It was only 2 damage.
Yeah. Which I still blocked it easily enough. Mostly, I just didn't want more threat to build up.
Okay. The other thing is you've got Retaliate.
Hey, I sure do. Kerbling. And does that go? That goes to the target, right? So he just took 1.
So he's on 29.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Green Goblin is on 29. Right, anyway, so it's your card.
Captain America.
Your card is Overconfidence.
Overconfidence. That sounds like me.
When revealed,
totally beat this on hard.
In hero form, Green Goblin attacks you.
He does attack me, yes. I am not in my alter ego.
And
I'm not
if
my
at
streak.
least 3 damage was
dealt. So that
dealt,
means I have to now suffer another attack.
Yeah.
And I cannot block this time, although you or Falcon could jump in and save me.
I could. Now, my defense is 2.
You know, I got 11 hit points. It's fine.
You sure?
And yeah, I've got a first aid in my deck. I think you do as well. I'm not too worried about it.
Okay, right. Unfortunately, we've drawn a double boost card.
Hey!
Now, what that means is it's 4 damage.
Hey! Famous last words. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you're down to 7. 1 threat goes on the main scheme.
What?
Because...
What is the name of this card?
Overconfidence.
What? You drew another Overconfidence?
No, this is the...
Hold on, yeah.
Sorry, no. Man out of time.
Okay, 3. Oh, I totally missed that second part.
Yeah, I drew your obligation card as a boost, which is 2 damage.
Yeah, we should have totally blocked that. Well, I mean, forget about how much damage I take. If he hits me hard, we have to draw a whole other card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would retroactively, if I'd read this whole sentence, I would not. I mean, I just thought it was going to take a little bit of damage, and who cares?
Right.
Did you want to jump in and save me, Odin's son?
I'd jump in. Yeah, that's fine.
Good man, Odin's son.
So what happens is then I'm taking the damage instead of you.
Right, so whatever the boost is, you're taking that damage, which was 4, I recall.
Mine is my 2.
Right.
It's 2 damage. Why was I on 12 and not 14?
So that meant it was the 4 minus 2 means we didn't go over the limit, and therefore we did not have another card to deal with.
Yeah, we can fudge that. No, nobody's watching.
Always read the small print, says Steve Rogers, freelance artist. He's been screwed by Marvel Comics so many times by...
Did I take 2 damage earlier on?
Did you?
I don't think I did. Oh, no, I did. Why? I got hit. Yeah. Yeah, I got hit earlier on. I was just wondering why I was on 12. Right.
Thanks, audience, for keeping us legal.
I think that's right.
All right, so that was
the first player token.
That was you had already seen your treachery, which was putting the overrun into play. So we're done. You are now the first player. No,
you're the first player.
I am now the first player because you were the first player originally.
Yeah. Right. Off you go.
Off we go. And I got another stupid soldier. 4 more hit points I got to do to this guy. Jeez Louise.
No, 5.
5. Well, no, but you already took 1 from the retaliate.
No, the retaliate was when Green Goblin attacked you.
Oh, it was Goblin who took it. Okay.
Yeah.
I got to do 5 to this chump. Jeez
Goblin's
Louise.
on 29.
Although I don't have to because I'm no longer guarded. So I can just ignore him and siphon things off.
You can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to have a look at my cards while you're having a think.
Yes. Well, I'm also going to have a look at my cards while you're having a think. All right, so this looks like... I would like to take you out. That'd be... Man! So do you have any... I mean, I don't want to waste time having to do multiple attacks to take out this soldier. Are you going to do anything about him, or am I just going to ignore him and let him hit me for a while?
I have no way of attacking him unless I play Nick Fury, which I could do.
There are better uses for Nick Fury, I would think.
Well, Nick Fury, when he comes into play, can remove 2 threat from a scheme. That is then the overrun scheme gone. And then Nick could attack for 2. And then I can go home for a lie down. Oh no, I can't because I'm still exhausted. Yeah.
No, I mean I'm not too worried about him. I mean he's only going to hit me for 1, or he's only going to do 1 scheme. He's really fairly inconsequential.
Yeah. What are we going to do about the overrun scheme though? Are we going to try and get rid of the
yes. Okay. So yeah, somebody should really do something about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, first of all, I am spending energy and strength to put Super Soldier Serum and Enhanced Reflexes into play.
Okay, nice. Right, so what do these do?
So I am all boosted up. So I can generate energy and strength pretty much anytime I need it.
Oh, nice.
For a while.
Right, okay.
Although the last card I have is my Teamwork, which I held over from last turn.
Yeah.
And so the nice thing about Teamwork is when I attack, I can have my teammate join me to buff me up, but they won't take any consequential damage.
They're just adding their attack to yours.
Yeah.
Right, okay, nice.
So I think, yeah, we are going to have Captain America, and I'm going to use Teamwork. So Falcon is coming along without having to take any damage.
Hang on.
So
you can't do that.
I can't?
You're still exhausted at the moment.
Oh, that's right, because I have not played a card yet to untap myself. Yes, of course.
You only have Teamwork
Which means I would have to use my Teamwork to untap.
Exactly.
Right, because I didn't expect I was going to play so many cards so quickly, but I did. You know what then? I'm just going to stay tuckered out, and Falcon is just going to go on ahead and thwart, because he has a thwart of 2, and he's just going to get rid of this overrun.
Yep.
And take his second consequential damage.
Okay, so the overrun has gone.
You're doing great, Sam.
Right, so when overrun is defeated, in player order, each player must discard 2 cards from the encounter deck and put each goblin minion they discarded this way into play, engaged with them. So on you first.
I should really read the small print.
We have All Tied Up, which isn't a goblin minion. And we have a goblin soldier. So you've got a goblin soldier.
Right, so I have my second goblin soldier now?
Yeah, but this is... Oh yeah, it's another big one. Yeah. And on me, I've got Wicked Ambitions, which isn't a goblin. And I See You, which isn't a goblin.
Okay.
Right, okay. So that's that done. And that is now Falcon going home for a nice rest.
Hey, this goblin soldier...
Yeah.
He never attacked me, did he? No, that's right, because he only just came out now.
He's only just come out, yeah.
Yeah. It's well past all that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so... Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
You're not discarding Teamwork to do something?
Well, I could discard Teamwork to get Captain America back up so that he could attack somebody for 2 or do another thwart. But my inclination is to wait and have him and Sam attack together before Sam leaves, because, I mean, Sam's getting pretty hurt now.
No, Sam's gone. Oh, no, it's 3. Sorry.
Yeah, it's 3, baby.
3. Ignore me.
So I think...
There you go.
I think I'm just going to stop. I know it's a bit wasteful not to play my whole hand, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Or not do it, I should say.
So, I don't need to bring Nick.
What you got?
I've got 2 mean swings, which is only useful when I make a basic attack, and I'm exhausted. So, yeah. This is why I'm tempted to bring Nick into play. I mean, it does deal 4 damage to something.
Which isn't enough to kill these soldiers.
Not enough to kill a soldier. I have combat training, so I can put combat training into play. That's going to boost my
Captain
attack.
America needs combat training. Which is
yeah,
to say, yes, I could use some combat training.
I've got 2 of them in the deck. But the advantage of giving it to you is that you can attack twice per turn.
Yes, exactly.
So let's do that. Let's use God of Thunder to generate... You're going to
teach me some old Asgardian combat tricks, huh?
Yep. So exhaust
Odin
that.
Poo.
And Nick Fury to play combat training. So combat training on you. So your basic attack is now 3. Yeah, I really would like to keep these mean swings. When your hero makes a basic attack, exhaust a weapon upgrade to basically deal an extra 1 damage. An extra 3 damage. Yeah, I'm going to keep them. I think that's it.
Oh my gosh, we're not playing our hands out. We're going to lose.
I know. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Always play your whole hand.
That's fine. Well, I can't because I can't attack. And I can't use them to pay for anything else. So.
And thank you for that, sir.
Right, we are done. Do you want to discard any cards from your hand?
Nope.
Nope, neither do
I am going to have some teamwork. God damn it.
Right.
Untapping everybody, and you're giving me again. Oh wait. Oh, actually, no. Wait. Hold on. Before we were done, did I want to switch back in my street clothes? No, I don't think so. Probably better to get hit at this point than have him scheme. So okay.
Yeah, I'm staying in hero form as well. So, new cards. You get Shield Toss, Heimdall, Shield Block, and Maria Hill.
Alrighty, I've got some new cards to learn.
And I've got
Valkyrie. And if anybody's wondering, what the heck is Heimdall doing in a Captain America deck? That's why I chose this. Paul actually contacted me and said, hey, I've got 3 Captain America decks for you to choose from that he found, wherever he found them. And I said, oh, the one with Heimdall, because I'm hanging out with Thor.
Yeah. Right. So you've got your cards, I've got my cards. We've readied all of our cards. It is now the villain phase. So we get 2 threat on the main scheme. So
all right, still only halfway there. No problem.
Put 5 on. It's now got 9.
We're at 9?
9.
Okay.
Yep. And then the villain attacks you. So the villain attacks first. And it's attacking for 2.
For 2. And we have no idea what the boost is because that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
Hey, when you would take an amount of damage, exhaust Captain Shield, prevent all that damage. Oh, I can block with a shield. That's nice. And it doesn't cost anything.
Yeah.
And all I have to do is exhaust my shield.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean, because now I have shield toss, do I have to exhaust it to throw? Discard X cards from your hand and return Captain Shield. Wow! Shield toss is amazing.
That is brilliant. Yeah, I like that.
Jeez Louise. Although it's 1 short. It needs to be a 5 to everybody for these stupid soldiers.
No.
Wow, okay. I am.
It needs to be 5 damage.
I'll go on ahead. I've got a shield. That's what it's here for. I am going to play a shield block.
Well, you can wait to see how much damage it is.
Oh, is it after? When you would take? Yeah. Okay, so
nobody's standing in the
But no, but that means I do have to commit to blocking. Do I have to commit to blocking now with this? No, I don't have to. Oh, I don't have to commit to blocking. Yeah, I'm not blocking nothing.
It's no boost on the damage, but it is.
So it's just 2?
But it is another goblin soldier.
What?
Yeah.
Guys, soldier to soldier, WTF is what I have to say to you.
So you're down to 9, and we.
All right. Well, unless I wanted to use this card. You know what? No, I think I'd rather take the damage, so I have another card that I can use for various and sundry things. So I'll take the 9.
So 1 threat goes on the scheme because that was an attack from Green Goblin. Okay, and now the villains attack. Not the villains, the minions attack.
You're the one who's supposed to have all these minions on you. What the heck?
Well, yeah.
They did not get the memo.
It's because you ghosted Nick Fury. That's what it is.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, this is a Nick Fury prank. Classic Fury.
You had 2 minions on you before. Now you've got 3 minions. I think they all now attack you.
Yeah, they do. They don't have boost, so I take, unless I want to block one of them, I guess. So that's 3 more points of damage.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
You're down to 6. Might be time to go home and get some hot soup from Peggy.
You know what? If I do block one of them, I do have retaliate, so one of them will take a point of damage, and then when I shield toss, one of them will die. So I am going to go ahead and block one of them, so I only take 2.
Hang on. I think the shield applies even when you don't block.
Really?
Right? Because the text on the shield says, you gain +1 defense and retaliate 1.
Yeah, it does. So I just retaliated all those guys.
Yep.
Yeah, bring it on, chumps.
And message in the chat from Chris Vincent says, Captain retaliates. Yes.
Even without blocking, yes, because it doesn't say on defense. It doesn't say in response to defending. I just retaliate all the time.
Christopher Vincent in the chat must be correct because his avatar is a picture of Captain America. So,
I agree. Oh, that's nice. There's a shield coming their way very soon.
There you go. Perfect. Right now on me, Green Goblin attacks me. I'm not going to block.
Better be a dang soldier.
And it's a boost of 2, so that's 4 damage, so I'm down to 6 as well. And we have Goblin Reinforcements Side Scheme. Using the mutagen formula and advanced combat training, Green Goblin has created...
Goblin Reinforcements?
Yeah.
This doesn't go into play.
It's a side scheme. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, ignore me.
Yeah, you drew it as a boost. So unless it said... Boost,
ignore it.
Yeah.
Right. Now we all get
Somebody
cards.
points out that Green Goblin should have also taken 1 point of damage from the retaliate.
Ah, yes, thank you.
Fair point. I'm retaliating everybody.
Everywhere. Right, 28.
Everyone.
Okay, right. So we're both going to get dealt cards. There's yours and there's mine. And your card is Pumpkin Bombs. Attached to the villain. Forced response. After the villain attacks you, discard Pumpkin Bombs and take 2 indirect damage.
Forced response. After a villain attacks, discard. Yeah. So if anytime we want, we can spend 2 strength to avoid taking 2 damage.
No, to remove this card.
Yeah, which is effectively a way of not taking 2 damage later.
Oh, yeah, because it discards... Yeah, it's a 1 use only, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
he's got 1 bomb, and we can be very strong and punch it away.
And my card is Goblin Glider. Attached to the enemy with the highest printed hit points without another Goblin Glider. So... attached to the
highest
enemy
hit points without another Goblin Glider attached. Well, that's going to be him, isn't it?
I was going to say that. Surely that's him. He's an
enemy includes everybody. It doesn't say minions. So yeah. I guess if he were near death, one of his minions could take this.
Yeah. So he's got another +1 attack, and we can spend 2 energy to get rid of that card.
Right, attach. And this one stays around.
Yeah.
And it surges. Yeah, we might want to get rid of that one.
It surges if you can't attach the card.
Oh, if you can't attach.
Yeah.
Without another card.
If you cannot again surge. So there must be more of those in the deck.
I guess so.
Right. Okay. It's over to us. I get the start player token.
Right. Oh, so that's just permanently increased his attack. Okay.
You're going to sort these out, aren't you? You're going to shield toss and.
Oh yeah, I'm shield tossing everybody.
Yeah.
So all of my goblin soldiers are going down.
They're all going to go.
And I decide if I'm also going to. No, I think it's just going to be the 3 soldiers are going to be gone. Yeah. At which time I will take 3 more points of damage. After which I will go back home and lick my wounds.
Have a lie down. Okay, so I'm going to use God of Thunder to generate an energy resource, as well as Valkyrie for an energy resource, and I'm going to use that to get rid of Goblin Glider.
Okay, you're killing the glider? All right.
Yep, the glider has gone. I think I'm then going to do an attack. So I'm going to do an attack on Green Goblin. It's going to be a basic attack of 2, +1 because of Mjolnir, 3. And then I'm going to use my mean swing to exhaust Mjolnir to basically get another 3 attack. So that's 6. Yeah. Okay. So 6 damage on Green Goblin, putting him down to 22. Now I could, if I wanted to, activate Yarnbjorn, which is after your hero attacks an enemy, spend a physical resource to deal 2 damage to an enemy. But I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to keep Mean Swing and do the same thing as I've done this turn, next turn.
Oh,
yeah, I think that's my plan. Right, I'm done.
Okay.
You'll go.
I am going to throw my shield with a trademark Steve Rogers flourish.
Yeah.
So I need to hit 3 of them, so I'm throwing 3 cards away. Goodbye, Heimdall, Maria Hill, and Shield Block. I hardly knew ye. So that was 4 to each of them. They were already at 1, so they are toast, toast, toast.
Pop, pop, pop. All gone.
And they all hit me for 1 on the way out.
Because of their ability, yeah.
Yes.
So you're down to
and
3.
Since that wasn't an attack, I don't retaliate. Not that it matters anyway because they're dead. So that was that. That was big. That was epic. Then, then I am finally, Sam and Steve are going to exhibit some teamwork.
Okay.
So I am going to tap Captain America, and what do you think? Should I? So I can basically hit Goblin for 4, or I can thwart for 4. What do you like?
It's 5, isn't it?
It's 5 for the attack. Yes, I'm going to attack for 3 with my combat training, and Falcon with the teamwork is coming along to do an additional 2. So that is 5 points of damage. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco.
I've got it down to 17.
Okay. Nice.
Yep.
And so Cap is tapped. Teamwork is gone. And I could have Falcon go again, but then he'd be outsville.
No, Falcon's exhausted.
Do I exhaust my teamwork?
Yeah. He's exhausted ally you control.
Yes. So everybody's all very tired over here. But Falcon is staying with me. My hand is empty. I'm done.
Are you changing form?
And I am I'm retiring.
Yeah.
to wherever it is I go.
I thought you might.
And we'll be doing that. So that means there will be some scheming coming soon.
Right. So we've all taken our turns. Right. Discard any number of cards from hand. I'm going to keep my
I have
hand.
no cards in my hand.
And now we draw some cards. So your hand size in Steve Rogers' form is 6. So your 6 cards are...
6 cards, please.
Make the Call. Another Super Soldier Serum. Teamwork. First Aid. Handy. Get Ready. And Fearless Determination.
I am definitely known for my fearless determination. And just isn't it awesome how just thematic stuff happens? I'm almost dead. I go back to my apartment to lick my wounds, where I find a first aid kit.
Yep.
I love it.
Right.
Like
I've got my cards. You've got your cards.
Yeah, but I'm untapping everything, and it's baddie o'clock now.
Unfortunately, it is now the villain's turn. So, he attacks me. He's got... Oh, now hang...
Or were you first, or was I first?
Bear with us a minute. It's me first, but I've forgotten about the pumpkin bombs. What's indirect damage?
Well, that just means it's damage that you can't block with your defense.
Right.
So he is going to attack you, and if he hurts you, you'll take a threat. But I would assume the pumpkin bomb is not considered part of his attack damage.
No, it's separate, but it's indirect damage. It must be split among all characters that are specified. Can't be assigned more damage.
Oh, so we both get blowed up. Oh, but I'm not in hero form, so I'm off the battlefield.
Yeah. It's split between all characters that the specified player controls. So it would be all on me.
You have no friends.
So I'm just looking at this. I'm only on 6 health. Right, this isn't going to kill me.
So are you thinking you want to go back across the Rainbow Bridge?
Well, this isn't going to kill me. Because at most, it's going to be 2 plus 2. Oh, no, it might. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Yeah.
Right, because you're going to take 2 plus 2 more is 4.
Yeah.
And you could... But I mean, no, but what's your defense? Your defense is...
Oh, my defense is 2.
So it's... I mean, you'll be right down to the wire. Now, here's the deal. Of course, I've got first aid, but we didn't know that. So we have to make this decision without knowing that I just drew
think I would have changed forms.
You would have
I would have changed forms. Yep.
Avengers, dissemble.
Okay, so so it's basically scheming against both of us now.
Yep.
But at least it's not attacking. So against me, it's a scheme of 1.
Plus whatever boost.
Well, it's a put a goblin thrall into play. So that's 1.
For you, finally.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, I'm not in Thor form because otherwise.
Oh wait a minute,
I'd have drawn 2 cards.
He's still looking for you out
there.
Still
looking for me. And on you, it's 1 threat plus a boost. So that's 2 threat.
So is that 3 total?
3 total, so it's on 13. So 1 more threat, and that scheme is popping.
What happens? Oh, and this is... Which actually you don't mind it popping because you already have a goblin on you. Correct. So if this goes over, okay. I will suddenly have another goblin on me. Okay. Yeah.
But it's not going to go over yet, and that is the end of the villain's turn. Oh, no,
now we have to deal with our new
cards.
Treacheries and whatnot.
So I have drawn a Goblin Thrall. So I've now got 2 of them.
Hey, you're not alone anymore.
I got some friends.
Where'd Thor go, they say?
Okay, and you have drawn Tombstone.
What?
From Running Interference.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Tombstone. Hey, chum.
So forced response. After Tombstone attacks and damages you, discard a mental or physical resource from your hand if able.
9 hit points!
He's quite tough.
He's very tough.
Again, this is quite thematic. We went in, we beat up Green Goblin, then we went home. Green Goblin called Tombstone and said, I'm going to need some backup here.
Yep. Yeah, those heroes, he sent them on a search mission to find us.
Yep.
We completely decimated all his forces, held him at bay, left go home to live our normal lives, and then Green Goblin makes a phone call.
Right. So, me first. I have, unfortunately, cards which are no good for me in my current form.
Well, then you should get back out there.
Well,
I can heal you for 2 with first aid.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have to because I've got stuff.
When does Thor not answer the call of battle? Come on.
Yeah, that is a good point. So we are going to switch back, and then I am going to... Now, can I do this? Yes, I can. Right. I've got Relentless Assault. Ooh, 5 damage to a minion. If you paid for this card using physical, it gains overkill. Yeah.
Which means you'd hurt him a little bit. Although it'd be much nicer if you took out Tombstone. But you wouldn't be using that overkill on Tombstone.
No, but I could actually kill Tombstone.
I would not argue with that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean I can do that.
I don't like the cut of his jib.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 6. I mean I can do 6 to it quite easily. Can I get an extra 3 out?
Well, I mean, I'll finish him if I have to. I've got another teamwork.
No, I can then just use the Relentless Assault.
Together we'll do 5.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I can use the Relentless Assault.
What's that do?
Well, it's the 5 damage. I can use this afterwards. Yeah.
Oh, that's the one that's the overkill, right?
Yeah. So I'm using Thor to attack.
Oh, but you don't need to do. You don't have to waste the resource because you don't need to do the overkill because, yeah.
Well, no, it's still a bit because. Right. Okay. Yeah. Thor with that is 3. The Relentless Assault is 5. That's 1 left. Yeah, I'm going to have to. So Thor is attacking for 3. I'm going to play Mean Swing. Exhaust Mjolnir for 6. So that is 6 damage to Tombstone.
Paul Grogan, draw a card, says Rick Howard.
Why am I drawing a card?
Paul should have +1 card since he ended turn as Odin's son.
Oh, thank you.
Hooray! That'll save us.
Maybe.
Okay, everybody, you just need to follow me and Paul around to all conventions. You need to, as a group, stand behind us.
Yeah, it's because I did that undo. That's it. Right.
Yeah. Oh, it's because you retroactively changed your...
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, now, I can do
this.
Which
is totally cheating, but a good kind.
No, it's fine. I can play Genius to put Enhanced Physique into play, which has got 3 counters on it, which I can take counters off to get a physical resource. So then I can use God of Thunder for an energy, chase them down for another 1 for 2 to play Relentless Assault, dealing 5 damage to Tombstone, and it is overkill. I think it's overkill. No, it's not overkill.
Yeah, you'd have to spend a turn the overkill, which is pointless.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Is it? Do we want to do that? Oh no, I'll tell you what. Let's keep chase them down. Let's use the Enhanced Physique. That's what I was going to do. There you go. So it is physical. So it is 5 damage. So that's Tombstone gone. And Green Goblin takes 2.
Oh, cool. All right.
There you go. Green Goblin is down to 15. I have chased them down in hand.
What's that put Norman at?
He's at 15.
15, that's what I have, correct.
Now, I have chased them down, which is response. After your hero attacks and defeats an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme.
That's thwart. That's how you thwart.
Yeah, there we go.
Thwart.
So it's down to 11. So I think we've prevented it from popping for a turn.
Yep. Although it's interesting, you don't want to kill your thrall, and I want to get a goblin thrall on me before it happens.
Yeah, I've got 2 of them, so that's fine.
Oh, you have 2 thralls now?
I have 2, yeah.
Oh, what have you been up to over there?
I got 1 from the boost, and then I drew 1 as my light treachery card thing.
Oh, okay.
So you'll go.
Right, yes. Hey, so do you have any discarded allies?
Let's have a look.
Because I can make the call.
I've got Valkyrie and Nick.
All right. So I am going to make the call and bring somebody back. What's Valkyrie do? Because it's going to be Valkyrie, Nick, Heimdall, or Maria Hill, or Agent 13. We have a lot of choices here when I make this call.
You pay the cost.
Huh?
Right. You pay the cost with make the call.
Valkyrie.
Yeah. Valkyrie is after Valkyrie enters play, do 2 damage to a minion, or 3 if you paid for it using an energy resource.
Which I could totally do. So I could kill one of these thralls by bringing Valkyrie in.
Yep.
You want to do that?
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm making the call to bring Valkyrie back from wherever she went. And that means I have to spend 3 total, and at least one of them must be energy. So I will just use my entirety of my enhanced reflexes, which is 3 energy. Although I don't want to use all of them. I haven't seen Vision. I know Vision is in here, and that's why this energy is here.
Yeah, you can only use 1 at a time on the enhanced reflexes.
Well, I can only use 1 at a time. Then I will only use 1 at a time, and I will play some cards. Exhaust, yes. Oh, you're right. Exhaust, of course. I only use 1, so I got to give up 2 cards now to bring in the Valkyrie. I will give up Serum, and I will give up... Do we really need this first aid?
Yes.
Probably need the first aid. Probably need the first aid. Can I get +1 thwart until the end?
Luke Hector is in the chat, and he said Valkyrie had to go home to feed her horse. There you go.
Yep. She's back now with a well-fed stallion. I will get rid of Get Ready. All right, so I got rid of Get Ready and Super Serum plus some of my enhanced reflexes to get Valkyrie into play, which did 3 points of damage, so one of the thralls is tot. And there's no effects for that. Now, let's see here. So who should I first aid here?
Well, you're on 3.
Right, I'm going to use my super soldier to have the resources I need to do the first aid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am closer to death.
You are?
Who's faster? And you heal faster than me.
I do.
So should I do it? But I have an indestructible shield.
True. And I have a goblin on me, but it depends if you're planning to defend.
Well, yeah, it's easier for me to defend because then I can run a card and go again.
I just need to fix something. You're currently in Steve Rogers form.
I am Stevie Rogers.
You can't use the enhanced reflexes unless you're in hero form.
Okay, well then, let's say I do all that afterwards. Oh, you're right, it's a hero resource. Okay, so I haven't done that part yet, but I've still gotten rid of the cards. Before I do any of this business, I've got another teamwork, and there's nobody. All right, should I heal? I am going to recover, so I'm tapping Steve to get 3 back.
Okay.
So I'm up to 6. Then I am. What do I get to do when I'm in? Oh, I could reduce the cost. Hey! Oh. No, I paid full price for Valkyrie because I wanted
because it wasn't playing it, was it?
Okay, then hold on a second. I did not use enhanced reflexes to bring her in. So I was still in Steve Rogers form, which means I only had to pay 2, and it's the 2 cards I played to do it. So I've still got all my enhanced reflexes.
But all of that stuff you did, you could have done as Steve Rogers. Sorry, you could have done... So you can heal as Steve Rogers and then flip to Captain America and then do all of the stuff that you did.
Yeah. Okay, fine. That... Right, so now I've healed back up. I've used one of my enhanced reflexes. Valkyrie is with me now. And now I am going to put on the suit. And I am going to toss...
You could discard a card to ready, couldn't you?
Yes,
You could discard a card to
Yes,
ready.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out which one I'm going to do that with. I've got teamwork and fearless determination. Exhaust an ally. Teamwork only works with one other person. And Valkyrie can last a while. So I'm going to discard teamwork to untap. And, I would like to draw another card with my fearless determination, but I don't think now is a good time for thwarting. I think now is a good time for punching.
You've also still got the first aid in hand.
Yeah.
Which cost 1.
Okay, oh, well then yeah, I discard the first aid instead of the teamwork to ready myself again.
You're not using the first aid on me, maybe? Or Falcon?
Oh, all right. Okay. I will... Having switched over, I brought Valkyrie in using my enhanced reflexes.
Yep.
I am spending fearless determination to do some first aid on you, some quick field medic stuff, and you're up to 8 now.
I am up to 8.
You big Asgardian baby. And I am now, I think I'm just going to attack, and there's nobody in my way. So Steve will hit for 3.
Yep.
And Valkyrie will hit for another 2.
Yep.
And do I have Falcon go, and then I lose him?
So Green Goblin is down to 10.
Should I lose Falcon and do another 2? What do you think?
Or do we thwart? Or do we... Nah.
I mean, he's gonna go over the top anyway. I'm not that worried about thwarting. I mean, how much do we have for the second card? The second card we will have to 22.
Oh, the second...
And the interesting thing is, he climbs based on how many goblins are out.
Oh, okay.
So he may or may not climb quickly, depending on if we can keep his thralls under control.
Right.
I don't want to say goodbye to Sam just yet.
Okay.
All right, so Sam is just going to sit on the sideline. And so that was that. Valkyrie took a point of damage.
Yep.
For leading the charge. And so I did my 5, and I have no cards left in my hand.
We're done. Right. I am readying all of the cards.
Give me some cards.
And you have drawn, so you're getting 5 cards. You have got Heroic Strike.
Oh, that's my biggie.
Oh, yeah. Hawkeye.
Oh, I love Hawkeye. Where were you earlier, Hawkeye, when all these guys were coming out all over the place?
The Triskelion.
Triskelion. That is a unique card.
Steve's apartment.
Hey, I just left my apartment.
I know. Well, there it is. And another Heroic Strike.
All right. 5 cards. Got them.
And I've got 4 cards. I've got my Lightning Strike. Don't need it now.
Deal 6 damage. Oh my. If you paid for this using strength, stun that enemy. And I do have some super soldier serum to do exactly that.
Right. Okay. Oh, Valkyrie readies as well. So there we go. That is the end of the player phase. So now it's the villain phase. We need a couple of threat on the main scheme. So it's back up to 13. And now against me. Right. So the villain is attacking me. And it's going to deal 2 plus a boost card.
And are we going to block before that boost is revealed?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I mean,
if I block, I have 3 defense. Because I've got my shield on.
Yeah, but then you can't block against yourself.
Yeah, and you are tougher than me, so that's fine. And you heal faster, so... Falcon. Falcon's not long for this world. He can make the Falcon sacrifice.
That's probably the best thing to do.
Okay, so Falcon flies in and saves Odin's son from certain death.
And the boost card is put Goblin Nation into play. Okay, so the side scheme comes into play.
It does.
It does, even as a boost.
No.
So that's Falcon gone. After Green Goblin attacks and damages you.
What was it?
I'm looking at Green Goblin's ability.
Goblin Nation, which comes in with 4 stuff on it. Yikes.
Yeah, but let's just look at Green Goblin's ability. It says after Green Goblin attacks and damages you, place 1 threat on the main scheme. It didn't damage you.
Yeah, it sure didn't.
But then the pumpkin bombs go off. which I had forgotten about.
After the discard 2 and take 2 indirect damage.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, okay.
So that is on you, I believe.
Is it?
Because you defended, Falcon defended.
So that suddenly I became the target. I imagine you're right.
I think so. Where's defending? Defending, page 5. Let's just check that.
Yep, better safe than sorry. Although I'm sure the audience will tell us in 25 seconds.
In 25 seconds, yes. A hero can use their basic defense power. An ally can exhaust. Damage from the attack is dealt to the ally. If a player defends an attack against another player with a card they control, that player becomes the new target of the attack.
Yep, so I take the 2.
Well, it's 2, split as evenly as possible between characters you control.
Oh, okay, so I take 1 and Valkyrie takes 1.
1 on Valkyrie and 1 on you. I've got you down to 5.
Yep, that's what I got.
So that's the pumpkins bombs gone. The question is whether it gets a threat, because it says... Yeah, when it damages you. I don't think it does.
He did not damage me. His pumpkin bomb did.
He did not damage you.
Yeah.
So, Goblin Nation is coming into play, which is a side scheme. We are not a gang. We are so much more. We are a family, an empire, a pantheon. And I am the Goblin King. Right, each Goblin enemy, including Green Goblin...
+1 attack. Oh, dear.
It's +1 attack. Right, and there is 4 threat on there.
All right.
I think I may have cheated earlier on. Nope, didn't. The Goblin Reinforcements was just straight 2 threat. It wasn't 2 threat per player.
Oh, yes, you're right. Yeah.
So,
what?
Yeah. Whereas this is 2 threat per player. I was just checking earlier on to see if I accidentally cheated.
You were just double checking to make sure. I'm sure the audience... Oh, and the bomb is gone.
Scott is saying we don't have to split evenly, although I thought I'd read indirect damage says it must be... Oh, no. It must be split amongst all characters that specified player controls. So you can actually split it however you want.
I took 1, Cap took 1, and Valkyrie took 1.
Yeah, but you don't have to split it evenly.
Oh, so I can split it any way I want?
You can split it any way you want.
So I could have taken 2, and Valkyrie could have been fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take 2, and Valkyrie will be...
Okay.
Didn't take any.
There you go. So you're down to 4, Valkyrie is on 1.
That's a Cap thing to do.
Valkyrie has taken 1. Cheers, Scott. Thank you very much.
Always jumps on the grenade.
Right. Where are we up to?
So all that happened because you got attacked.
That was it. So now the Thrall attacks me and deals me 1 damage. Okay.
2 damage. Because
of the nation. 2 damage. Right. So on you, you're being attacked.
I sure am.
Anybody jumping in the way?
What is it? It's 2. Does Green Goblin also get +1?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So he's hitting for 3 now.
He's hitting for 3.
Yeah. Let's Steve's Department do it. Exhaust Steve's Department, draw. Oh, that's nice. Direct strike.
Are you going to defend?
I do not want to take 3 points of damage, seeing as how I'm down to 4. So I will defend and retaliate.
Yep.
So that is 3 defense, and he's going to take 1 point of damage for the retaliate.
Let's have a look at the boost card. The boost card is a +1. So you just take 1 damage.
Which means he did push the stream forward.
Which is 14 threat on there. But you retaliate for 1.
Yep. And he took 1 for the retaliate.
Yep, done that.
And he got 1 more on progress.
Yeah.
Which was enough.
Yeah, it is. Now, does that advance straight away?
I assume so.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you don't have anything else on you anyway. So, unleashing the mutagen main scheme advances to 2A, the mutagen cloud. As the cloud engulfs the city...
Well, actually, no, before that, I don't have a goblin on me, so I now have to discard 3 cards, which means I might have a goblin on me now.
That isn't a goblin, and that isn't a goblin.
Hooray!
There you go. Right. So, as the cloud engulfs the city, those unfortunate...
No. Paul.
Go on.
As the cloud engulfs the city, these unfortunate enough to be caught in the vapors begin to shiver and shift, mutating into hideous goblin creatures.
There you go. Thank you. When revealed, advance to 2B. Right, 2B.
The goblin creatures serve green goblins every command. Stop the goblin before his monstrous militia overruns the city. This is our last chance.
There we go.
And it starts with 8 on it already. Oh, dear.
8. And X is equal to the number of goblin enemies in play, including...
Which is currently 3.
Right, and if it gets to 22, it pops.
No, it's 2, because I didn't get a goblin on me.
No, yeah, there's 2 goblins in play. That is there. Right, okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, we're fine. Don't know what you're worried about. Right. I think we're good.
Yeah.
Chris in the chat is saying
both of our treachery
shield
bits.
But yeah,
and I become first player, right?
You do become first player.
Doop,
right.
Doop. Okay.
Off we go then. You're down to 3 health.
I would like to heal at some point, but not until I do some stuff with things. All right. I'm going to definitely heroically strike. Most definitely.
It's on 9, so we don't want to go overboard.
Oh, he's down to 9 now?
It's down to 9, because you retaliated.
Okay,
he was on 10.
I am glad I've got my Paul app to keep track of that for me. All right, so if I hit him for 6, maybe I should just finish him? Because I know the damage doesn't carry over to the next one, right?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
so I could potentially...
You can do 9 quite easily.
All right, and am I going to untap? Yeah, this heroic strike plus me untapping to attack again with my combat training means I can finish him, and so you can work on the next. And we do have to, or should I start thwarting like crazy? I do want to do a heroic strike, though.
Yeah, it would be nice to move on to the next stage of Green Goblin.
So I am Super Soldier Seruming it, plus some enhanced reflexes. That is 1, 2, and I need 1 more card. Oh, I will say goodbye to the Triskelion because I don't think I have enough time to get 4 allies into play. That would have been nice earlier.
Right. Heroic strike.
So that is a heroic strike to, I don't know, the Goblin Thrall? Oh, wait. How about Green Goblin?
And it stuns him.
And he is stunned.
Because you did pay for it.
And the stun does carry over. Right.
Yes.
Okay, so he's down to 3. Now I got to give up a card to... Need more cards.
Tricksy choices.
All right, I'm going to give up my other heroic strike. So it was really a double heroic strike. But my second to untap, because I can do this all day, at which point I tap again and hit him for 3 more, and he's done.
Right. So that is stage 1.
And does he have anything on the way out?
No.
And...
Stage 2.
When revealed, 2 encounter cards to each player.
Okay. And then it's the same ability as before. Whenever it attacks you and damages you, you get a threat on the scheme. But it has 36 hit points. Okay.
Oh, the new...
Yeah.
The new baddie, yes. Yeah, the new...
18 per player.
The new and improved Norman Osborn.
Okay. He's back.
All right, so that was fine. That was nice. And I'm sorry, Hawkeye. I know you were really excited, but I'm going to discard him so I can get my apartment into play. Because I think I got to go home. So I am going to put back on my street clothes. And before I go, I think... Well, Valkyrie's not very good at thwarting. No. So should I have Valkyrie just do a quick 2?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah. And she's almost dead. I'm not dead yet.
So 2 onto Green Goblin stage 2, down to 34.
Hey. And my apartment, which I did not read closely, even Captain America needs a place to get away and rest. I will exhaust the apartment and draw a card and heal by 1.
So you're on 4, and the card that you drew is Shield Toss.
Well, that's handy. Shield Toss. I don't think I'll be tossing the shield around my apartment at this point. Which meant that was kind of a wasted draw because I can't really use it for anything.
Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Right.
Still, it's an extra heal.
Yeah.
So I can get back up and at him.
Okay, so my go.
Go.
Well, I have this goblin on me. I'm on 6 health, so I'm actually doing okay for health.
You're 6? I thought you were up to 8 after I first aided you.
No, I was on 4. You first aided me up to 6.
Oh, you're at 4? Oh, my.
Yeah. But I do have cards that allow me to... Oh, this card gets me recovery. That does it to each minion and think, yeah, Lightning Strike is great, but right now probably not. I think I'm just going to attack this Goblin for 3.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah, so that's that gone. But after my hero attacks, I can spend a physical resource to deal 2 damage to an enemy.
You should do that.
Yeah. I think I will.
That's what we're here to do.
Yeah. It's just the card that I'm using is a nice one. Right.
Oh, no!
Yeah, cards as resources is an excellent mechanism.
Yeah, everything about this game is amazing.
It makes you make those absolutely critical decisions. Okay, so for Asgard, alter ego action. What's this? Battle Fury. Okay, yeah, possibly a bit dangerous at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to exhaust God of Thunder for an energy resource. I'm going to switch back to my alter ego mode, and I'm going to play for Asgard. Search your deck and discard pile for a card with the Asgard trait, and add it to your hand. Well, let's have a look. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, Hall of Heroes. Ooh, Lady Sif.
Ooh, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Ooh, half of my cards.
Can I play her? No, I can't. One short. Hang on a minute. Is this the first ally played this turn?
I have not played any allies this turn.
Boom. There you go. Right. So Lady Sif comes into my hand. I will then use Enhanced Physique for 1. Lightning Strike, Battle Fury for 2/3. Play Lady Sif. And after Lady Sif enters play, ready Thor or Odin's Son. So I'll ready Odin's Son, and then I will use Odin's Son to recover, and I'm back to 10 health. So there we go.
Nice.
And then Lady Sif can actually do something. What should we get her to do? We've got this Goblin Nation still. Do we want to bother with it?
Well, right now, that Goblin Nation is 1 extra point of damage.
Exactly. It's not doing much right now.
If we were drowning in goblins, it would be a problem.
Yeah.
Of course, if we were drowning in goblins, since we're low on goblins, so his scheming is not going to go very fast. His Goblin Nation isn't particularly bothersome. And we win if we kill him.
I think attack.
Yeah.
2 damage.
Boom, boom.
Down to 30. Right. Okay. So, we're both done. Everything readies.
Whee!
You can discard the shield toss if you want to.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, now is not a good time for a shield toss, I don't think. So yes, I will.
Right.
So yeah, that was worthwhile just to get it out of the way.
Yeah, your 6 new cards are Heroic Strike, Squirrel Girl.
Oh, come on, squirrels, let's get them.
Get Ready. Another Get Ready.
I will do so.
Vision.
There, I saved 1 energy for you, Vision.
And Avengers Mansion. A little bit late for Avengers Mansion.
Indeed. Yeah.
And I get 5. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Okay. So there are cards.
And you're going to be first, I think?
Cappy's off screen, apparently. There we go. Cappy should now be back on screen. Yes. Does first player switch?
No, it's at the end of the enemy phase, not now.
Yeah.
That is the number 1 thing I forget all the time.
Okay. Villain phase. So, against you, he's scheming.
Scheming.
So we're at 2. Plus,
is it 2?
Yeah.
He goes up X. There's only 1 goblin out here, so he only goes up 1.
Oh, no, sorry,
right?
Yeah. I've missed that bit.
He is a terrible schemer.
Yeah. I mean, the...
no, you're right. He does go up 2. He does... No, right.
Yeah, no, it's 1.
Oh, yes. That's the automatic one, and then when he schemes against me, it'll go up 2.
That's it. So it's going up by 2, but we've drawn a boost card, which is +2, and also, after this activation ends, shuffle this card into the encounter deck.
What is this card? Of which you speak?
That is horrendous. It is Goblin Knight.
The Goblin Knight is the boost off of the scheming for me.
That is nasty.
Boost. After the activation ends, shuffle this card into the encounter deck.
So it's going back in.
Oh, so he... Yeah. Okay, I see. All right.
So that was 4 threat on there, so there's 13
So what does that put the threat up to then? You said 13?
13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zoinks.
Oh, the hit point counter is off screen. There we go. I think I've accidentally zoomed in a bit too much. There we go. Right. And against me, he's scheming. That's 2. And then I get a Goblin Soldier in play, engage with me. Right, so there is now 15 threat on the main scheme.
15.
15
Yikes.
Out of 22. That escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Right, cards. So you get a card, and I get a card. We both have 3 cards each.
Oh, from the... Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
And we do them one at a time, right?
We do them one at a time. So your first card is a monster. It's a 1/3 creature with 6 health. When revealed,
the card's name is Monster. Oh my.
The card's name is Monster.
Hi.
When revealed, you are stunned. And if you were already stunned, you would have taken 2 damage. There you go.
I'm
stunned. You are stunned. Your second card is Media Coverage. Attached to your identity card.
What?
Yeah. This is one from the Running Interference encounter set. So attached to your identity card, resolve each when revealed ability that you reveal 1 additional time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing that came out second. Otherwise, I just would have taken 2 points of damage.
Yeah. And you can spend a mental resource to discard the card.
Like I really need to hear about all my failures on the evening news.
And the third card is Assault. Which is basically this card gains Surge if you are in alter ego form. So,
which I am. So moving on.
We draw Advance. When revealed, the villain schemes.
Again!
It's going to do that twice. Because of the media coverage.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
We could lose right now.
We could lose, right. So the first scheme is 2 plus a boost of 2.
Oh my god!
There's 14. No, there's 19. And then the second time it's...
And our target is 22.
We can't do anything to prevent this, can we?
I have no interrupts at all.
Okay. The second one has a boost of 2, 23 threat. Boom.
What?
There you go. What? Even on standard.
Oh my gosh.
That was horrendous. Yeah.
I'm so ready to go the distance.
We had a couple of very bad boost cards then, combined with your media coverage meant...
Yeah, that was a perfect storm.
8 threat just went on there.
Of silliness.
There you go. Right, well, the thing is, this game is so enjoyable to play.
I didn't mind at all.
No, the fact that we've lost doesn't matter.
I totally blame J. Jonah Jameson for this loss.
Are we not blaming Jeremy for building the decks?
No. It's the media coverage.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah,
he started talking trash about us. The city turned against us.
To be fair, I had 3 cards which I hadn't resolved yet, so...
Wow, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, that was a perfect storm of 3 crazy cards.
Yeah. Wow.
What 3 are hitting you?
It was Assault, which would have meant that the card gains Surge, which would have been another side scheme, followed by Overrun, another side scheme, followed by Hysteria, which is a Green Goblin upgrade. So, yeah, we'd have been fine for a turn. But, yeah, no, I mean, that's the way
I think
it goes.
we were doing okay on the combat side of things.
We were. Maybe we focused
we just
a bit too much on that. I'm not sure.
And it's not like we really had much of a chance. I mean, this thing came out with 8.
Yeah.
And so I guess, strictly speaking, what did we do just a second ago? I think we had... I think we did like 4 points of damage to him that we could have. Those could have been...
It could have been...
Well, no, I mean, Valkyrie...
Yeah, we didn't expect 11 threat to go on there that quick.
I know that. I mean, how often does that happen? That's a crazy combination of stuff.
Yeah.
If it had been anything other than media coverage, we would have survived the round. Although unfortunately, I don't really have any good thwarting stuff on me.
No.
And do you have any of those run and downs?
I do not. No, not much in the way of thwarting here. So.
Although, yeah, I mean, Vision can only thwart 1 or 2. Squirrel Girl can only thwart 1. Yeah, so I was not in a good position to survive that anyway.
No, we'd have just had to try and beat up on Green Goblin, but with 30 health, still pretty tough. So,
yeah.
Yeah, cool. Right, well, we tried. I'm glad we played on standard and not expert. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me, Richard.
Yeah. What now? Are we saying our goodbyes and stuff like that?
I think we're saying our goodbyes. I mean, let's just talk a little bit about the game. Every time I've played this game, it actually feels like I'm in a film.
Yes.
And especially when you did your shield throw. Every action you take in this game, I can imagine it as a scene from an Avengers movie.
Yeah.
And that's fantastic.
Not just a scene. The thing is, I mean, the brilliance of this design, it's total random happenstance that it feels like, oh, because this other action happened. No, it was just a random card draw.
Yeah.
But everything is so thematic that it's so easy for us to kind of fill in those blanks. Mm-hmm. You know, my apartment came into play right after the first time I rested.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, I went back home and I went back out to the street, but now my apartment is here ready for me to go back to again. It's a little thing, but it's like a movie or a TV show script.
Yeah.
Where, it's at that moment that we introduce the idea of Steve's apartment as a thing, and he will come to save him later down the road.
Yeah.
So and the only thing that was missing is the second time I went to Steve's apartment and I turned on the TV, I didn't notice that J. Jonah Jameson was talking smack about us. If this apartment had a TV with J. Jonah Jameson's on it in the art, then this whole thing would have come together, and that would have been, I mean, the human nature is to find patterns. And recognize those things.
Yeah.
And it's also to tell stories. And that's putting aside all the mechanisms of this game, the fact that it does such an amazing job of allowing us to feel like we're in the middle of a story that's not like so many games, just a random collection of card draws. It feels like the whole thing was literally scripted, written by somebody. Yeah. And I don't think that's by accident. I think that is definitely something that the developers were taking into account, that they did want this to feel like, as much as it's a fun, challenge, the telling stories is amazing. It's why I love it, because I love Marvel superheroes so much.
I mean, when you're designing this game, speaking as if I was one of the designers, you don't just pick a card and go, let's think of a random ability. You pick an ability that thematically is tied to that character, so that when me and you are playing it, we see it and we go, oh yeah, that makes sense. And why is that happening? Oh yeah, that makes sense. And it's like when you're fighting Rhino in the first one. Rhino gets this horn for extra damage. And if you spend 3 physical resources, you can remove this card. Well, that means that you've jumped on it, climbed on top of it, and literally wrenched the horn off it and thrown it away. So yeah, it all kind of fits and it all kind of works. And it's the same with the Arkham Horror Living card game, which I really like as well. In that you've just got cards with a whole bunch of text on, but you can actually imagine what that text thematically is doing. So,
yeah,
thoroughly enjoyable.
And then the cards themselves, like Falcon came out and did some reconnaissance on arrival. That let us know what the next 3 cards were, which is super helpful. Heimdall would have done an even better version of that because he's the guy who can see everything in the universe. Yeah. I mean, this is, Captain America's catchphrase is, I can do this all day. So, of course, his thing is, he can give up a card and go twice in a round.
How many allies are there in the game that cost 5?
In this game or in general?
In general.
Well, 3? Heimdall is pretty expensive, that's true. What else would he have done? If I could have put him into play, but I spent him for something else.
Yeah, so Heimdall
Look at the top 3 cards, discard one of them, and put the other ones back in any order.
Nice.
Yeah.
But whenever he attacks, he takes 2 consequential damage.
Yeah, because he's not supposed to leave the bridge. He's not supposed,
Yeah, cool. Right, so yes, thank you very much for joining me. If we had time, if we weren't busy doing other stuff, I would like to. I am going to do another one of these with Mark Sarastro. That was because Mark plays this game as well. I don't know if you know Mark, the guy who does the painting videos. So he plays this game as well. I was planning to do a game of this with him, which might be next week, might be the week after. But yeah.
Well, the thing is, if you win, then you'll know I was the weakling. And if you guys lose, you'll know it was you.
Well, no, we're going to play a different scenario. I'm not sure what we'll play, but yeah. So, question for you. How did it work playing remotely?
Oh, it was fine.
Yep.
I was really glad you were doing the heavy lifting because every once in a while I was like, really? You only have 4 hit points now? Ah. Yep. Well, because that is so. I mean, it was a lot of work on you to keep track of everything.
Compared to some of the other games that I did at the weekend, this was easy.
What's that? Oh, what was that?
Compared to Frosthaven when I did that,
with 3 people.
Yeah, with 3 people. Nippon. There was a lot of games I did at the weekend where I had a lot more to do than I did today. So I'm kind of getting used to this now.
Yeah, well, you did a great job because I had no problems at all, and I don't even think the game slowed down very much because of this delay thing.
Yeah. So for those people that are watching this, assuming everybody's stuck at home, if you like the game and you just have a Skype connection and a computer and a webcam, you can totally do this. You can play this game against your friends. I know some people play it on Tabletop Simulator or something like that or other computer programs, but you can play it with real cards if you want to and just do it the way we did it today.
The reality is I wasn't even looking at the video feed.
Right.
Because my video feed through Skype is not what people are seeing on YouTube. It's like a really low-res, crappy thing where I can't make anything out.
Yep.
So I was 100% relying to just what I heard you say. We could have done this over the telephone.
Right. So you didn't need the Skype feed from the overhead camera?
Yep. The only thing, every once in a while I looked up just to make sure, it looks like he's got 6 cards in his area. Yep, I've got 6. But other than that, I wasn't paying attention to anything. Because I was just, as you said, you did stuff. I put your cards into play. I put the bad guy cards into play.
Yep.
And the main thing I kept missing was every once in a while you'd say, no, Norman's down to 18 hit points now, and I still had him at 26 because I wasn't keeping track of everything you did on your turn because I was thinking about what my next turn was going to be.
Yeah, I think
you had to do the heavy lifting.
That's the important thing.
How is it for you? And I guess you're just getting used to it now.
Yeah, it's fine. If you are going to run a game like this, that would be my advice. Don't just deal damage to it. Deal damage to it and say, right, it's now on 28 and you're now on 4 and you've now got this. Always repeat the numbers so that the person at the other end who is recreating the game themselves, they can basically mirror it out. So cool.
Yeah, because I don't know if folks can see. I've literally got everything you've got in front of me.
Yeah, cool. Right, well, thank you very much for everybody in the chat for joining in. As I say, I'm going to be back and doing some more of these at some point. And thank you very much, Richard. What have you got planned for the rest of the day?
Gosh. Filming whatever the next thing is. Coincidentally, actually, where is it? I'll just drop. It's ironic, but I can't see it. It's around here somewhere. I've got too many games. I'm surrounded by games. I'm actually going to be filming. Oh, there it is. Here it is. I knew it was up here somewhere. Sidekick Saga, another superhero cooperative game.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm filming that this afternoon. That'll be going live on my channel in a few days.
Right. Okay, cool. So yes, thank you very much for everybody for joining in the chat. Thank you to you, Richard. Yeah, it's been really good. Been good to talk to you, and the game's fantastic. So
yeah, I had a great time.
Yeah.
So talk to you later, Paul.
Cheers.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody. I'll see you next time. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience.
If you're talking to me, I can't hear you anymore.
GameToppersLLC.com.